Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fake Martial Arts Masters Destroyed, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about instances where fake martial arts masters actually got their asses handed to them. Now I know I talked about this briefly in my first video, but I want to look just specifically at instances where fake martial arts masters were willing to go toe to toe with real martial artists. Now if you're going to be a fake martial artist, there's two things you have to remember. Number one, you have to be morbidly obese. That's just a fact. I don't make those rules. Now I don't know if it's just that they're sitting at home eating McDonald's rather than actually training, or because they're so full of their own shit it's expanded their waistline. I don't know, but you have to be obese. And number two, remember that you can't actually fight. Now it's a bit shocking to think that you could be so deluded and so full of your own crap that you could actually believe you can take on a martial arts expert. Like the fact that you can convince yourself that you stand a chance against a trained MMA fighter is somewhat shocking and just slightly disastrous. So this gentleman right here, whose name I don't want to butcher, so I'll just refer to him as Xu, he's on a mission to sort of go around and expose fake martial artists. It's like watching a big brother pick on his little sister. You want to go in and stop it, but at the same time you want to see him get battered. I mean, it's pretty diabolical. There are a few key sections I want to just sort of reminisce on at this point. Firstly, as with all martial arts videos involving a chi fighter, they suck out the pixelation. That's a well documented fact that they use the pixels from the video to fuel their chi power. I mean, like, jokes aside, he's doing so little damage to this guy that he's able to just mock him by shaking his head. Then when he gets bored of being slapped by a wet noodle, he throws him on his ass. And same happens just a few seconds later on. I mean, it's a trained MMA fighter fighting the fucking baggage boy from the local grocery shop. I don't understand how this is allowed to be an official event, but it's just shocking that Mr. Ding Ho was willing to get into that stage and believed he'd stand any form of a chance. It's like a train going up against a wet bit of paper. You know, fair play for the paper for standing in the way of the train, but it's going to get fucking demolished. The fight continues like that. In fact, it gets so dangerous for the Wu Chung fighter that the referee has to dive in front of his fists like he's jumping in front of the bullets for the fucking president. In one hand, it's nice to see him maybe get some clarification as to what's real and what's not, but on the other hand, it's kind of sad to see. He shouldn't have been allowed in there, and whomever told him he's got real martial arts skill, or whomever allowed him to go there and encouraged it, they're not his real friend. I can't even begin to iterate enough. If you can't actually fight, do not step into any arena with an MMA fighter, because they'll fucking end your life. They'll end your life, they'll put you in a box, and they'll ship you back to whatever fantasy land you've come from, because you just won't stand a chance. They're trained fighters. You're trained in the art of Bushido. It don't hold up. They don't compare. Now, in his journey to roast all of the cucks of the world, Mr. Big Dong didn't finish there. He also went on to fight the bad guy from any karate movie ever, the man in the white shirt over there, and it lasted about a whole 30 seconds. His face was fucked up. Let's put it like that. And that's it. I hope Cue Ball lasts longer in the bedroom than he does on his feet, because that was pretty diabolical. Again, the fact still remains, how could he allow himself to stand there? I assume that this is in his gym, I assume he's surrounded by people that have watched him fight, and understand that his Bushido is no match for a fist. Your fist... what is it Ben Shapiro says? Fists don't care about your feelings. Now, to wrap up the flaccid Dong saga, we're going to be taking a look at one of his more recent fights in which he fights a pressure point master. Now, if anyone doesn't know pressure point masters, they're famous for their martial arts form where they touch you gently on your ballsack and it will make you faint from exasperation. But he decided to fight Mr. Long Dong, and it really didn't go his way. Wow, what a fucking hero. Dude looks like he plays Dungeons and Dragons as a profession, and nearly face plants coming in over that rope. He really is a hero for the generations, a true leader of the worlds. We got Asian Braveheart in the corner, ready to show Pressure Point Steve what it feels like when there's some real pressure applied.
在向点穴大师吕刚和狂人东光在介绍这场比赛的竞赛规则。虽然这是一场站立式的全开放的规则，和自由搏击完全不同，但是还要强调一些裆部啊、后脑颈部是不允许击打，尤其是倒地是绝对不允许击打。比赛开始了。 万人瞩目的狂人东光从点穴室吕刚比赛开始了，完了，倒地以后不能击打，倒地不能击打，看，因为这次比赛里面，狂人东光真正的发挥起了他的全的力量的优势，不给点穴室、不给咏春吕刚任何的还手的机会和时间。 我就打近战，我用我的力量狂轰我乱炸，他没有机会，根本没有时间。停！我们看到比赛结束，比赛结束，为了保护吕刚，比赛结束，比赛结束了。
And that was a wrap. Honestly, again, just diabolical and hard to watch. Someone come and pick up your granddad. He's drunk and he's starting fights again. He should not have been allowed in that ring. For starters, Mr. Xu Xiaodong, he was actually holding his tongue in a specific point in his mouth, which not many people know, but that actually nullifies the effect of the one-touch knockout power. He didn't really stand a chance with his touch knockout style to begin with, but, you know, no one in the crowd looks excited to be watching this. They all look embarrassed to be there. The dude beating the shit out of him, to a certain degree, should probably be ashamed, because there's no difference between this fight and me arranging a professional boxing match with my little sister. It's the same equivalent. Like, yeah, sure, I can beat the shit out of a little girl. Probably shouldn't though, should I? But I hope that this is a lesson well learned, okay? Don't be delusional, and if you're going to try and trick people, don't fall for your own bullshit. Fake martial arts don't have any place in real MMA environments, and you'll end up getting yourself hurt. But thank you so much for watching. This is part 3 of the Fake Martial Arts Masters Destroyed. Please be sure to watch part 1 and part 2, and like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.